Sublime. Page 50. One more reading, the Six Dharma Gates to Sublime. Then again, just how is that one goes about counteracting the karma obstructing the path? Karma arises in three ways. The means for counteracting it are also threefold. Counteracting the fight through involving mental turbidity. In the case of the first, when one is sitting in dhyana meditation, it may be that there is suddenly arise the five thoughts, accompanied by mental turbidity, dimness, and the loss through such confusion of one's meditative mind state. One should then realize that this is a circumstance involving the arising of obstacles originating from one's previous black and murky karmic actions. At such a time, the practitioner should resort to an approach associated with the gate of purification, specifically using as a counteractive technique mindfulness of the pure light, issuing from the 32 marks of a Buddha transformation body, Nirmanakaya, wherein purity associated with the provisional manifests. This is the appropriate counteractive technique in such circumstances. Counteracting desire relates the five thought. In the case of the second, one is sitting in dhyana meditation, it may be that there suddenly arise unwholesome thoughts, wherein one deliberates on ideas associated with sensual desire, and wherein there is no unwholesome karma, which one would not commit. It is likely in this case as well that this is a circumstance generated by the karma of past transgressions. At such a time, the practitioner should resort to an approach associated with the gate of purification, specifically using as counteractive technique mindfulness of a reward body, Sambhogakaya. Buddha's qualities of the knowledge of all modes, sarva, akara, jnata, perfect purity, permanence, and bliss. This is the appropriate counteractive techniques in such circumstances. Counteracting aberrant mind states. In the case of the third, when one is sitting in dhyana meditation, signs may appear which are linked to all manner of aberrant states of mind, which in the extreme case may even involve visions of subjection to a physical and mental coercion. One should realize that such signs are all a product of obstacles generated by unwholesome karmic actions committed in the past and present lives. At such a time, the practitioner should resort to an approach associated with the gate of purification, specifically using as a counteractive technique mindfulness of the Dharma body, Dharmakaya, Buddha's fundamental purity, focusing on its being neither produced nor destroyed, and on its possessing a fundamental nature characterized by purity. This is the appropriated counteractive technique in such circumstances. The general summation. This has been a general explanation of the aspects involved in applying the six gates as counteractive methods to cut off and eliminate the three obstacles. An extensive explanation would not differ from a treatment of the 15 kinds of obstacles. Regarding sudden arising of obstacles, additionally suppose that the practitioner has been sitting in dhyana meditation in a circumstance wherein they have already manifested all other sorts of deep dhyana absorptions, wisdom and liberations, but then all sorts of obstacles arise. In such a case, one should then skillfully select and employ the appropriate counteractive techniques from among the six gates. Benefits of correct implementation. One, both the coarse and the subtle obstructive dharmas have already been eliminated. The true substance and the true character of phenomena will then naturally manifest. The three clarities, Vidya, and the six superknowledges, Abhijna, will be spontaneously generated. The 10 powers for fearlessness, meritorious qualities, practice, involves of all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas will all naturally appear before one. All of these phenomena will come into being without any deliberate effort being made to cause their manifestation. Hence the sutra states, I see, as well of all the Tathagatas naturally realizing the path of Buddhahood. Just one more reading of the Six Dharma Gates to the Sublime, page 51, and everything is alright.